Howdy, Twitchers. Welcome back to the Pack Attack. I hope you're staying cool out there, both figuratively and literally. It's a little bit warm in the podcast hole here tonight, so I'm going to do my best to keep it cool while I play some Hearthstone here. Welcome, of course, to Cheeks Pack Attack. I'm your host, Cheeks. Each week, well, whenever I get to it, summer's weird, but I'm gonna try and do this a little bit more regularly. But I get online, I buy a pack from the most latest expansion, and try and build a Hearthstone standard deck for that pack, or that includes the cards in that pack. And the first class card I unveil, unless I don't feel like it for some reason, is the class that I choose. Or maybe I should just make it like whichever class card I don't know. It's still... Anyway, try and win best out of 5 games. If I win, then I'll donate $10 to the cause of my choice. If I lose, then I donate 5. And I am playing to win. I'm not just sort of... why wouldn't you play to win? I guess you could just play to troll people or whatever, but I'm not going to do that. So I'm trying to win here. Have had some evenings where we won. Have had some evenings where we lost. It just goes however it goes. But anyway, tonight's cause is End the Back Catalog. If you're not familiar with End the Back Catalog, what they're doing is there's an activist group, activism, activist, that doesn't sound right, but an activism charity that is looking to address the backlog of rape kits, which are sexual assault kits, which are basically forensic evidence in rape cases and sexual assault cases. So, and the back catalog is trying to draw more attentions to this like ridiculous back catalog in each of the states, and these sort of unprosecuted, unresolved cases. So, justice for victims of sexual assault. So, it's a worthy cause, so that's what I'm playing for tonight, is End the Backlog. I put in the chat the link to this place to go and donate. You can just copy and paste. It doesn't look like it wants to link, or did I set the permissions? I don't know. I just barely know what I'm doing here. So, anyway, that's the cause for tonight. So yeah, so let's go ahead and open up the pack. I bought one earlier. So let's open it up and see what we're working with here. Now, as you can see up at the top here, I went ahead and splurged for the pack attack. This is... okay, I'll try and turn up the volume here a little bit more. Up here is the upcoming Hearthstone expansion, which will be available in mid-August. So I went ahead and splurged for the pack attack, mostly as a way to motivate myself. So I'll just have a backlog. So I have to do at least the next 50 shows, I guess. So I have to do this for at least the next, 50 weeks whenever this thing opens up, whenever this expansion becomes available. So this is my, doing my best to hold myself accountable as spending money on this. So anyway, for tonight with the current expansion, we're back to Witchwood here. That's the name of it, I think. Yeah, so Witchwood. So I'm going to go ahead and open up the pack and see what we're working with here tonight on the Pack Attack. Thank you, Mexican and Eden 8-Bit, for joining us. Look, I did it right. Eden 8-Bit. Eden 8-Bit. Eden 8-Bit. Eden 8-Bit instead of 8-Bit Eden. I don't know why. I'm mildly dyslexic. Something I'm coming to terms with as I get older. So yes, anyway, thank you for joining and watching us again. And Commander Root is back there lurking in just viewing, I guess. So welcome back, Commander Root. Again tonight, if you didn't see at the top of the show, the cause tonight is End the Backlog, and I have the link for donations that I posted in chat there. So let's see what cards I have tonight. So it looks like I'll be playing a Paladin. Yay, I like to play Paladin. So, well, actually, let's see what we got. We got 2 rares. So we have a Rogue in there too. 3 rares. Ooh, a golden rare. Man. So I've got 3 different cards of 3 different classes. Ooh, I got an epic. Wow, this is really quite the pack. So 3 rares. All of them class cards too. Looks like I got 2 Paladin class cards, so I guess I'll go with Paladin tonight. Cathedral Gargoyle, unfortunately, I have already gotten copies of, so I was kind of hoping for another epic card, so that one will get dusted. But yeah, it is looking like we're playing Paladin tonight. Let's see. And since this one's based on dragons, we might try a dragon deck. So let's go ahead and build the deck for tonight and see what we got here. Let's see. My collection. There we go. So we are going to build a new Paladin deck. Yes, I currently just have 2 decks right now. Oh, wait, that's not a Paladin. This is a Paladin. There we go. 2 Paladin decks for Cheeks Pack Tech, episode 11. So first of all, of course, the most important business is choosing the card back tonight. We've got a bunch of them. I still have this summertime, cookout thing favorited. Roasting marshmallows. That's always a favorite. I don't know what kind of card back to go for tonight. How about the newest one that we just got from the end of the last season? Ooh, I do have the Mechajaraxxus in celebration of the impending release of the new expansion. But I kind of want to go with that new card back since it's pretty cool. The Light Forged. So we'll go ahead and choose that. It's pretty glowy. I feel like it references the light of summer. It's hot. It's miserable. So we'll do that. And go ahead and add in those 2 cards that I'm supposed to add in. So I believe it's the Silver Sword. So after your hero attacks, give your minions 1/1. And then the other one is the Cathedral Gargoyle. So got one of those. So the battle cry on Cathedral Gargoyle is, if you're holding a dragon, gain Taunt and Divine Shield. So that's a pretty good thing for 2/2 if you're holding a dragon. So my thought is building a dragon deck. So I'm going to go ahead and put 2 of these in here because I think it's a good card. And then I'll go ahead and search my dragons here. Oops, that's not how you spell dragon. Dragon. Not a lot of other dragon cards here, but we do have these. I like the Nightmare Amalgam because it's a good cheap card with good stats, and it counts as a dragon because it's one of every type of thing in here. Fairy Dragon is not too bad, but I think I might do one of them just to have in there to work with the Silver Sword. We've got this, let's see. Ooh, give the opponent 2 coins. We'll go ahead and do that. Also, the Marsh Drake could be handy because it's another cheap dragon. I'll go ahead and add 2 of those. I'm assuming I'm going to have enough minions out to kind of take out any sort of extra threats that those might pose. Wormguard. I like this one for a taunt. It's a good late game taunt. This one's good for sort of getting board clear. This is a really annoying card, so I'll add 2 of those. We could go for, let's see. I like Ysera. Destroy all other minions and discard your hand. I'm a little bit concerned about that. I mean, we could try and go crazy and do a couple big dragons for finishers. Oh, sure, why not? We'll just put a good amount of, or some card draw in there. All right, so we've got those. I don't know about Deathwing. Deathwing's a risky card to play. I guess we could just put it in as sort of a Hail Mary thing, which is kind of fun. Another one I like to have is I'm planning on sort of buffing these. So another one that I like is the Lanessa Sun Sorrow. Is a good one because that just does all the buffs that you put on your heroes. Let's see, and then of course there's always the Death Knight option. Maybe, I don't know. Ooh, we could do the Death Knight and then we could do that trick because there's a new hero, or there's a new card that refreshes your hero power. So we could potentially get a couple of them out. I think we'll go ahead and put 2 of those in there, sure. Or at least help us build up a good amount of stuff here. So I said did Lanessa Sunsaro, so let's also do... Ooh, let's do all the fun buffs. So I liked this Spike Ridge Steed. The Blessing of Kings, of course, is a good one. Let's see what else we got. We got... Oh, I should definitely put one of these in so I can have some card draw. What else? There's another one that was like, give it Divine Shield and draw a card. That would be good. Oh, and then the Sound the Bells is always a good one. I like Primal-Fin Champion because then you can get all those buffs back. And we'll give a minion 3 attack. And then Blessing of Wisdom, which also gives us a little bit of card draw. This is kind of a weird... Oh, yeah. We're looking at the curve here. We can see a pretty steep drop around the 4 and 5 drop kind of stuff. So maybe I should try and take out some of those 2 drops. What do I have? I don't know. I think those 2 drops I have are pretty solid, though. Because they're all these ones that are like sacrifice a little, potentially lose a thing for a pretty big stat. So, I don't know. I think we'll assume that we'll just get the most out of all those and see what we can do. So, as Mexican suggested, I think we'll just go ahead and go with this, and if it's really not working, we can always make an adjustment after the first game and see what happens. So, we'll name this CPA 11, oops, not caps, Cheeks Pack Attack, episode 11. Very exciting. So, yeah, we'll call that good. So if you're following along, playing along at home, I hope you have better luck than I do, but we've got a Blessing of Might, a Blessing of Wisdom, 2 Cathedral Gargoyles, a Fairy Dragon, a Potion of Heroism, a Primal-Fin Champion, 2 Sound the Bells, 2 Black-Walled Pixie, 1 Divine Favor, 2 Marsh Drakes, 1 Nightmare Amalgam, 2 Blessing of Kings, 1 Hoarding Dragon, 2 Cobalt Scalebanes, boy, these names, Spike Ridge Steeds, 2 of them, Lanessa Sunsaro, 1 Vermguard, 1 Primordial Drake, Silver Sword, Alexstrasza, Uther the Ebon Blade, Death Knight conversion, Ysera, and Deathwing. So we're gonna dragon it up tonight, and hopefully, ooh, I don't know though. I feel like I should have at least one. Oh, what's the thing? I feel like I need to do at least one equality, and maybe we'll take out one of the. Should we take out one of the Marsh Drakes? I don't really want to. I don't know. I don't really feel like I have... Well, I'm trying to decide if I want to add any sort of board control in. I'm hoping that this will be aggressive enough to where I won't really have to do a lot of board clear stuff. But there's a lot of other aggressive decks out there. We'll try... Well... so hard to know. We'll take out one of these, put in an equality, and then we'll also do... Consecration. So Consecration Equality is the big board clear. We'll take out the Marsh Drake and do this. So we'll at least have one of those up our sleeves for board clear if we need it. So, there we go. Let's go ahead and get into this episode of the Pack Attack. Remember, we're going for a best of 5 here in Standard. And we'll just go ahead and play casual. Well, actually, I'm low enough ranked. It should still be sort of the Wild West out there in terms of meta, so... Let's see what happens. I don't know what you had for dinner tonight, but I made a really good lentil and golden beet mush thing, which is really good. I put garlic in it too, so it made me really... I can really taste it. It's something that's going to stick with me. Maybe a little bit overkill on some of the mushiness for like a hot summer day, but I was in the mood. Alright, so we're playing against Fight Club, the Warlock.
I will fight with honor.
And of course we're starting off here. So I'm going to go ahead and start off with these two little buffs. Ooh, and a Primal Fin Champion. So this is a great one because the Death Rattle as it returns any spells to your hand. This is of course if you...
I greet you.
Greetings to you.
Well
This is
met.
of course if you... if it doesn't get silenced or something, essentially. So something I might want to play down the road a little bit. Hopefully we'll draw a dragon. Yes, we did. So we can go ahead and play that Cathedral Gargoyle, giving us Taunt and Divine Shield right off the bat. It's working already. It's optimistic. So with this is looking like it's probably going to be some sort of hand lock with giants, is what I'm assuming the play for them is. We'll see, but I've got another Cathedral Gargoyle, so I'm going to go ahead and play that so I can get the most out of them. Although I did leave one mana on the table, not great. Might have been better to do the Nightmare Amalgam and save that. So that, if we wanted to pinpoint a specific spot where I ruined everything, maybe that's it. Let's see. Oh, awesome. So, we've got this guy which can take him out, but if I give this one... Yeah, let's do this. Give that one a little bit of extra, and then we'll do this and draw a card. That way we can take out those threats without losing anything, and call it good. And the buffs have begun. Now, if this is truly like a Handlock Giants thing, they might have like that big do 3 damage to everybody card, which they play, which I think is 3 cost. Nope, we're going to go for something bigger, it looks like. Slightly bigger. What's the game-changing play that's going to even everything out here? Oh, yeah. It's not bad. I guess it does give them some more stuff to draw from, so... if you're just joining us, we're playing Hearthstone, Heroes of Warcraft. This is Cheeks Pack Attack, playing for a cause. Thanks again for Commander Root, Eden 8-Bit, and Mexican for tuning in week after week. It just really gets me, or in a good way. There we go. Just go ahead and do some of that. Get that out of there. Start hitting again. So far, these Cathedral Gargoyles have been pretty handy with all the buffs and everything. There's another one of those, so we gotta get rid of that. So what I'm gonna do is... I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna take some of that health back he's gonna get. Boom! And we'll tap our hero power for the first time. So they got an awful lot of hand. They have an awful lot of hand. There's an awful lot in their hand. 8 cards. Don't know if they have... Okay, there's some board removal right there. So thankfully that won't really be enough to get rid of these just yet. And I can go ahead and play this, which is just going to be a really difficult taunt to get rid of. That I can also buff. So far, things going pretty well. But things could change at any moment. Say someone plays a Doomsayer. Oh, that was very clever. Although, yeah, see, there we go. So, it is what it is. Let's see, I'm going to go ahead and play this right now. And hold on to that. That was a nice play, though, on the Warlock to put out that thing and give them the Doomsayer. Very clever. Alright, so we've got this to contend with. So this is all about putting out more demons or something like that. Anyway, I'm going to do this. We're going to go ahead and play the Silver Blade, because it's pretty cool. gives my minions health and attack, which is exciting. So we'll get it out, and then we'll do a Ysera drop and see what happens. Void Lords. So annoying. So, let's see. I could do... No, I'm going to save that. Yeah, we'll go ahead and do Ysera. I'll go ahead and attack that. I don't really have any health regen, so it's a potentially problematic thing. But we'll see how it goes. Maybe Ysera will give me everything I need. Oh, there we go. That'll be handy. Yeah, so this one could potentially win the game for me, I think. It's got the giants. Okay, yeah. This is... I think this might be over. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and go for the Ysera. Taking out that. Which will put all those out. Deal 5 damage. Say well played. And go for face. Boom! Hooray! It worked. So that is 1-0 after game 1. So awesome. That worked surprisingly well. So I guess I'm gonna just be happy with that. Probably not a lot of modifications that need to be made. So let's get into the next match here. If you're just joining us, we are playing Hearthstone, Heroes of Warcraft. I don't know if anyone's joining us because I see the same 3 viewers, so I won't go through the whole spiel again. Suffice it to say, you're watching Cheeks Pack Attack. Enjoy. I apologize, looks like I've dropped some frames. Apologize, country internet here. I think there's something about the heat and satellite internet that just makes it not work, because it's been very spotty lately. It's been very much like it's internet from the country. Not like your fancy city internet. But all the same, it's cheap, it gives me unlimited whatever, it just goes very slow. And sometimes messes me up. So thanks to PogoZone for the internet and being pretty good with customer service stuff. We're getting into round 2 here. We're playing against the Chaos. So this is looking like it's going to be some sort of insidious, lots of combos type stuff, because they're getting low-cost cards to put out there. So it's probably be some sort of Miracle Rogue. Perhaps using King's Bane, which is an annoying card, but you know what you gonna do. You just gotta play it through. I'm sure. Well, I don't know. I don't think it's totally invincible. I think I've beaten King's Bane before. I was smoothly done. I have nothing to play here, so I'm just gonna go ahead and do that. So it looks like I'm gonna go ahead and start taking some damage here. This is where it's gonna be a little bit tricky because I don't have a lot of heal aside from like getting to late game. So it could be rough. Ooh, yeah, things are not getting the cards I need here. Really not getting the card draw I need. Just go ahead and end it. They're getting a lot of big attack cards out early. It seems like, if I were to truly observe the meta, it seems like the hot thing lately is just aggressive play. So, good for them. Good for being aggressive. I hate to play the Sound of Bells, but I want to do it to have something to hold on to. So it'll have to spend some sort of minion to stop me. Oh, looks like they may have won the game. Oh, they did just win the game. Well, that was quick, at least. So yeah, it's ranked can get pretty aggressive here. I have the hardest time building aggressive decks. Every time I do aggressive decks, they just end up petering out. That's just not my play style, I guess. I guess I'm a little bit more of a control player, although I do really like a good tempo deck where everything seems to fall into place. But so we're 1-1 here on the pack attack for now. We'll see how the next game goes. All right, here we're playing the Color Police.
The light shall bring
Don't know what that means.
I will fight with honor.
So get rid of these higher cost minions. Hopefully they'll give us some lower cost. It's funny, it seems like we were getting like all the really high cost stuff and not any of the low cost, even though we have a significantly higher amount of low cost cards. So I think we can just chalk it up to dumb luck. Let's see, I'm gonna go ahead and play the Fairy Dragon. Very hard to deal with. Unless, I don't know. Sometimes there's other, like, I always forget that the Fairy Dragon, you can play other cards' battle cries on, which can be kind of,
Reporting for duty.
and thus, you know, making them more manageable. I gotta say, I'm excited for the new cards. It's always exciting when Hearthstone expansion comes out. Well, it's kind of exciting. I don't know. It seems like they come out with such great frequency lately
the arcane.
that that it can be a little bit daunting just trying to keep up with the game. But I guess that's what keeps it interesting, right? So we'll go ahead and put this out there. Get rid of that. Boom. So this game's going a little bit better start than what we had going previously. Let's see, I'm gonna go ahead and get rid of that and play the Nightmare Amalgam. Not really sure where this priest is going yet. I guess they're just gonna get a ton of stuff. I don't know. But at least they're letting me play my cards. So I'm gonna go ahead and get rid of that. So I don't need one of those around getting buffed. Oh, I bet they're trying to set up a divine spirit thing where you try and get the health same as the other thing. So I got rid of both of the larger Shadow Word deaths are now out of the picture, so that's good. Gives us a little bit more stuff to work with. I'm gonna go ahead and play this and give it 2 buffs. Just because it's gonna start stacking up those buffs, so if we ever do get to play Manessa Sun Sorrow, it'll be quite a deal. Hopefully that'll be a little bit, well, hopefully it won't get mind controlled or something. Or silenced. That's good, they're using their silences. Oh yeah, see, here we go. They're going for the big plays. Okay, that's cool. I can do, let's see. You know, I think I might just go ahead and use this one right now. It'd be good to have. Oh, no, I'm gonna go ahead and do this. So, presumably, this last card he has in his hand is probably make the health equal to the attack. No, it just silences everything. But that's what he's working for, or towards. And plus this one gets a nice attack buff whenever it gets damaged. And then he can just heal it back up. It's so handy how that works out. Lots going on here. Okay, so we really need to deal with this. That card's not going to do us a lot of good. Let's see, this is 2 damage? Yes. So
To battle!
we'll go ahead and do that. Go ahead and hit the face. Go ahead and play this. Thankfully it's been silenced, so we can't remove it immediately. It still has to do something. I think I might just go Uther of the Ebon Blade. Ebon Blade. Ooh la la. Ebon Blade. So this thing's attack is going to get bigger the more it gets damaged. So that's going to be problematic. I might go ahead and play Ysera here. Ooh, here we go. That could be sort of handy. I can't really do that, though. Ah! It's a real dilly of a pickle that I'm in. I'm going to go ahead and play Ysera, so hopefully be distracted by that. And maybe it'll give me something where I can return. Give me the dream. No, it's nightmare. That's less of what I wanted. Alright, doing the heal on that. Gonna go for... Oh, I think he's trying to do... He's gonna do it. He's gonna do it.
Awaken, my
No, he's not gonna do it. So still just building up the buff on that. Really need some way to manage that a little bit better. Okay, well, we're gonna go ahead and do this. And we're gonna go do that.
Reporting for duty.
And then we're going to... Oh, I think I messed this up already. Did I? Maybe. Perhaps. Ooh, I can't really do that. I think I just messed up. I probably just messed everything up. Yeah, this looks like this could be game. Well, shoot. Disappointing. I guess it doesn't really matter what I do now anyway, because they're still going to win. So I'll just go ahead and give that. And we'll just call it good.
Well played.
So, 2-1, unless we have someone who's going to be cocky about the whole thing.
Is coming!
But they're not. They're going to go ahead and end it. Oh, it would have been a good card to have ahead of time. So, I totally bungled that one. Oh, pardon me, it's not 2-1, it's 1-2. I totally bungled that one because it should have been... I should have played the Ebon Blade card, because then that would have given me armor plus the lifesteal weapon, so... Making mistakes! Not the sharpest tack today. I blame the heat. Yeah, that's good. It's the heat and hot lights in the podcast hole here. Now it looks like we're still dropping some more frames. Apologies for that. Hope it's not too herky-jerky. Yeah. Doing what I can out here.
Uther versus Rexar.
Alright, we're playing Ravenspur. Ravenspur.
I will fight
Ravenspur. Ravenspur. So Hunter, this is going to probably be pretty aggressive. I love the artwork on the Nightmare Amalgam card here. It's pretty funny. That's a nice color scheme. I like the contrast of the yellow against the purplish background and stuff. It's very nice. Let's see. Yeah, I'm just going to go ahead and start playing this right off the bat. Hero power. I don't imagine he's going to just go ahead and attack with that. He's probably going to try to buff it. I wonder if this is one of those dudes, or pardon me, folks, who have... No, they don't have all golden cards. I always think, wow, they must play a lot of Hearthstone if they have all golden cards. Oh, you know what I should do? You know how the golden cards kind of have like a shine to them or something like that. I should figure out. Oh no, I guess they don't, do they? I thought they did some sort of animation. I guess I am the animated part in the middle of the goal. Anyway, I digress. I'm going to play my hero power and keep going for face. And since this is a presumably pretty aggressive hunter, they're just going to keep doing aggressive hunter things. Alright, if that's the way they want to be about it, I'll go ahead and do this. Get rid of that. That puts a little more pressure on, hopefully. I'll do my best to try and play this smarter. So there's the buff for that thing, which is giving the other beasts all that sweet, sweet stuff. But guess what? I have buffs too. Wow! And I can get rid of your buffs with my buffs. Sort of. I would love for this to stick around until turn 6, but it's probably not going to. Oh, one of these. Yeah, pretty aggressive. Real aggressive stuff. Ooh, thankfully I got one of these. Boom. And then I'll go ahead and get rid of that. So we don't need any more beasts doing cool beast stuff. However, if they have a lower cost minion and that Hunter's Mark thing that makes them do 5 damage, and then the hero power, this game is over. But they don't, it would appear. Or they're certainly not using it now. Oh, well, they still won. Oh, nuts. Okay, so it's pretty aggressive here. So that's 1 and 3. It's making for a very short episode of the pack attack tonight. I'm going to keep going. We'll keep going to either 5 wins or 5 losses. So we'll up it, since everyone's pretty aggressive here tonight in standard Hearthstone ranked ladder.
Uther versus Anduin.
So we're playing against Chronique.
I will fight with
Great
honor.
name. What a great name, the Chronique. In our 5th game here. Wow. Gotten through a lot of games real fast here. So this looks like an okay starting hand. I think maybe this whole, like, not packing 2 equalities and 2... Or I don't know. I guess I think this is like a workable deck if I would just play it smarter. I just think I've made some bad choices. Ooh, and I'm dropping more frames too. We shall see. If we get a victory with this one, we'll keep going. If not, we'll call it a night because the internet's struggling. And so is this, or at least so am I guess, in terms of play. But maybe they'll just... Oh, are they still there? They're still there. They're not there. Go ahead and check and see if
Well met.
Chronique is still there. Might be doing bong rips or something. Still going. All right. We may win this one. So we may keep going tonight. We'll see if Chronique is still even there. Roping, unless they're just doing this cool thing where they rope because they have nothing to play. Which isn't really that cool a thing to do. Alright, I can go ahead and play the Future Gargoyle. Oh, they might be back. I think they just... Yes. There we go. Finally got a little bit of action out of it. Nice. Let's see. We'll go ahead and play that.
Reporting for duty.
Alright. Starting to steal cards here.
The battle.
I hope they stole some good cards. So this could be a milkshake priest where they just try and control everything, which would be fun because that means I have more potential to, you know, make cool stuff happen.
The battle.
So we definitely have gotten this minion buffed up quite a bit. Can't really play... How many cards are they gonna have? Oh, yeah, Mass Dispel. Making a comeback here. I haven't seen a Mass Dispel be played in some time. It's really working for him, though. Good for them. You know what? Good for them. Let's see. Let's go ahead and do this.
Reporting for duty.
And then I'm going to go ahead and one of those, which will essentially give them one of those cards too, which I think is kind of, well, unless it's, let's see. Oh, that you cast. So if anyone else casts a spell on it, probably not. Oh, this is exciting. How thrilling. Alright. So I gotta get rid of this thing, because this is gonna be a pain. Because it just makes spells for days. So let's go ahead and buff it. Do that. Boom. Well, at least Chronique is complimentary of this deck. I'm really intrigued to see where this goes, if this is a control game. It could be a lot of fun. It's drawn cards for the both of us. But it's not going to be fun playing against all my own cards. Less fun to do that. Let's see, we'll go ahead and play that there. And that's nice because they can't really remove that. Excuse me. If I could just get my Consecrate, I could really make some stuff happen. I'd really like to get that Consecrate. Ooh boy. Gonna get all those cards back. They're gonna have way too many cards, I think. It's potentially bad news, because then they're gonna have to eat one. Oh no, they don't have to eat one. Never mind. Okay. All right. What this? See, this is ridiculous because this goes past the timer. So let's do 2. Ah! Get rid of that card. There we go. Whew. Always a little bit tense whenever that happens. Can't really play my Deathwing. Okay, so we got rid of one of those. Boy, this elixir of life.
I bring life.
Oh, that's not good. I really want my consecrate. There it is. Wonderful. Okay, so I have to do this just because I gotta do it. It's a necessary thing. I'll go ahead and play that. Whew. So, managed to do a fair amount of damage there to me. Thankfully, they don't get a bunch of health off of that. Okay, anything else cool gonna happen? Go ahead and put this out. I'm gonna go ahead and play this with the buff. And then go ahead and hero 2. Alright. So now, we're starting to look a little bit more aggressive if the board doesn't get cleared, which it might. I'm having a feeling that they're going to do that shuffle all the minions into my deck thing, or just or just dispel them, you know, mass dispel. It's been effective. 2 of them. But that's fine, actually. That means they don't get coins off of this one, so it was kind of worth it. And they don't have a mass dispel to work off of that. Oh, we're off of that. So I can get rid of that thing, do this, do that, do that. Alright. It would seem the tables have turned until... Oh, it's not horrible. Until they did that, at least they got rid of one of those. But I'm looking at 17 damage unless they can get rid of another one of these. Which doesn't look like they can, so let's go ahead and hit for 17.
You have bested.
Yay! We win! We're back in it. So 2 and 3. Yes, the Light's Justice has failed. So just about to play the big finisher. So 2 and 3. So we're going for... We'll keep going here. See if we can get it up to, let's say, the first 1 to 4 wins tonight. I don't have any super hard or fast rules for this. But I do have is tons of frames getting dropped. So again, apologies. We'll play one more game here. Or we'll play until we get to 4 wins or 4 losses. So back in it. Definitely bungled up a couple of them. So don't call the comeback, because technically we already lost. But now we're doing, I don't know, 4 out of 6 or something like that.
Uther versus Jaina.
You asked for it.
Okay.
I will fight with honor.
All right. It's fine. It's good to have this, I guess. As long as it doesn't get sheeped. Which it might. So we got to put out all the really threatening stuff first. All right. I like this. No nonsense.
Well met.
Just out here to play it.
Hello.
Yes. We're playing against John Me 12. Jean Me 12. Ooh la la. Jean Me 12. I'll just do that. Go ahead and get rid of that so we don't have to deal with it. So again, like I said, it's been a little bit aggressive.
Reporting for duty.
So maybe this mage is just gonna throw a bunch of spells at me.
I am not a
Or they're just gonna do interesting things. Which is... Let's see. Oh, I can do this. I'll go ahead and play this. See if I can slow him down a little bit. I'm gonna go ahead and... I don't want to do that just yet. I want to have it on something that'll really make them think. 5 cards. I have 8. I'm doing fine. I'm doing all right.
Pandaria will be ours.
All right. Let's see. I think I'm going to go ahead and do sound the bells on this one. And I'm going to see if I can draw a sheep out of here. If they even pack a sheep. Do all the things to it. See if I get those back. I like that it's ding dong. It's pretty fun. That, and I'm also just looking to get cards out of my hand, so maybe I can use this divine favor and get to some favorable draws. Favorable draws. Oh, well, they're just going to give me all those cards back, I guess. Alright, cool. Wow. Many cards. It's interesting with these 1-cost minion things here. So we can do that. So we'll go ahead and do that. Maybe they'll go ahead and just sheep that. Yes! So there's 1 sheep down. Need to get the other sheep out. Need to get that other sheep out of here. Let's see if we can do it with lots of ring the bells. Vanessa's Sun Sorrow is going to be quite large. Unless of course she's silenced. No. I always get nervous about playing this card because it's like doing the classic fireball thing. Oh, that old move. Okay, well, I'm going to go ahead and play this old move.
The light's justice has failed. Fall by my hand.
Go ahead and do that. Just to show that I'm a threat. Listen, I'm a threat. Or something.
Aha!
And they're going to get all the fireballs in the world.
Aha!
Well, at least I can take out this thing. And still get hurt. I didn't get hurt so bad. Alrighty.
By my hand.
Let's do one of these. Let's see, 2.
Azeroth will be purified.
I'll go ahead and
No rest.
go ahead and put it on that. And then we'll keep one of these alive. There we go. I feel like I played that a little haphazardly, but we shall see what happens. Like, how many fireballs? Are these all fireballs? Hopefully. With any luck. Oh, get it. Gives me a card. Oh, better get it. You scamp.
Fall by my hand.
Alright. But at least we can do this. Alright, what can I do here? They've got 5 cards. If I do 1... Nah, it's not really gonna... Let's just go ahead and do this. And then another one of these.
No peace. No rest.
Alrighty. So hopefully a little bit formidable here. Using up those fireballs. That's good. The more they throw at things, the the less they throw at me. Alright, see if we can draw out the other sheep here. If we can, that opens up the door for this one. Ooh, yay. 5 damage. Sarah's been kind of clutch tonight. Kinda. Except when she wasn't. I think it's a she. No, it's a she. She has her voice, right?
We must cleanse
All
the
right.
Sunwell.
Building it up. People are loving
We
this
must cleanse the
Gurubashi
Sunwell.
Berserker these days. Yeah, you have to attack the taunt minion. This one here. It's this one right here. There we go.
Someone call.
Getting healed. Okay, so let's do some of this. Two. No, that's good enough. And then we'll go bam.
I shall bring you.
Oh, actually, I'm going to wait on that. We'll do 5 damage to all the characters. And then we'll keep buffing. Buff on.
I shall
There we
bring
go.
you rest.
Woohoo! Yay! 2 Ysera Awakens in a row. This should end the game unless they magically kill me in one try here. This may be a comeback. It's a comeback.
You win this.
Well played.
Well played.
On me 12. So 3 and 3. Alright, this is the tiebreaker. There's been some bumbling and some bungling. Oops, I just pulled that thing off to the side too. My bad. My apologies, I only sort of know how to do everything I'm doing here. There, so 3-3. Let's see if we can get one more win in here. Again, if you're just joining us, this is Cheeks Pack Attack, episode 12, The Reckoning. No, it's not called The Reckoning at all. I'm sorry, I'm trying to fix the thing here. I messed it up. There we go. I think that's more like it. There we go. All right, so let's get into what will be our final game here. We're looking for 4 victories. We're 3 and 3, so I guess best of 7. It's been a pretty good comeback in the last few games. And of course, tonight is for End the Backlog.
Versus
Another
Anduin.
priest.
The light
So yeah,
shall
so
bring
End the Backlog.
I will
And I'll put the
fight
link
with
in
honor.
at the end of this game, so if you'd like to match my donation, you may. So, there we go. Alright, playing against Ooh 6. Ooh 6. Ooh 6. That's hot. Might have to go get a dilly bar after this. Butterscotch. I'm really disappointed that they no longer have the butterscotch dip cones. Everybody says that they don't miss them, but I'm like, I might have been the only person buying them, so maybe it's really not worth it to have that many. Or to have the whole butterscotch dip cone thing. Or maybe I should get, no, I should just get a dilly bar. Dilly bars, they're delicious. They're delicious. Alright, this is setting us up. The Cathedral Gargoyle setting us up for potential Blessing of Kings. Yes, that works. So we're going to go ahead and use that there like that. Or Actually, maybe I should make this. No, I shouldn't make it harder. I should do this. Just do this. We'll get rid of this. We don't want that around. Get that out of here. And then if it makes them get rid of one of their Shadow Word Death cards, then that'd be great. All right, look at this gargoyle's cut. Beautiful pecs and abs. It's looking like another milkshake priest, I guess. I don't know. Another milkshake priest who's about to get hit in the face. I'm just gonna put the pressure on. Use the thing, buddy. Come on, Shadow Word Death it, so we get rid of one of them. Oh. Something else completely. Oh, I guess it's good they got rid of that too. Alrighty. So, go ahead, do that, and
Reporting for duty.
I've got a Blessing of Wisdom ready here. Again, this is seeming more like a control game, so we might have a little better chance of pulling off something great. Oh, the Lady in White. I love that card. I got that card. It's pretty sweet. I'm not gonna lie, it's pretty cool. I'll go ahead and just try and keep as many minions out here as possible.
The battle.
So what the Lady in White does, it's a golden one too. Cast Inner Fire on every minion in your deck, which means it sets the attacking roll to health. Thankfully, this doesn't mean the cards in their hands. Otherwise, this would be a 4, which would be more difficult to deal with.
Someone injured?
But, you know, stuff like this makes it a little bit harder to deal with. But at least I'm getting card draw off it, even if they are too. So, what do we got? We can do some of this. So this will set it at 4, which makes it more difficult for them to get rid of, unless they just straight up go ahead and attack it. It feels like I'm going to have to keep the pressure on. I don't know. It's interesting. We'll see what happens. I built a deck similar to this, and it was pretty good. So, I'm not super optimistic, but who knows? I've made mistakes. They can make mistakes too. Okay. Just gonna stick with the Northshire Cleric. We got 8 here. I'll go ahead and play this. It's a good taunt that's hard for priests to get through. Unless they just straight up mind control it.
Come dance to my song.
Oh, that's clever to have them in there.
Truth is found in death.
Then, are you going to heal that? Yeah? No? Yeah? No, you probably should. What do you got? 8 cards? What's going to happen here? What's going on? They're going for the heal, but it's still not going to save it. But at least you'll get a card draw. Well, who are you healing? Let's make a call here. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and put out... Oh, sure, why not? We'll do this. And we'll do this. And that. We'll get rid of the card draw option. Ooh, that makes that a little bit harder to get to as well. Then I'm thinking Silver Sword. Silver Sword. Ah, got draked right back. I've been draked. 'Tis what it is. Oh, awesome. That's fortuitous. So we can still do this. Can we? Yes, we can. Give this one Divine Shield. That draws a card.
For justice.
Do that. And then we can get rid of that. Hooray! I did it. Figuring it out. Oh, I should end turn here. So, Endgame Priest is usually pretty scary because they've got all sorts of high-cost cards that can do awesome things. Like that. Oh, that makes it harder. Certainly are making it harder on me. Alright. I wonder if I should... I'll just go ahead and go for it. So we'll do that. Go ahead and do Miss of Sun Sorrow. Play the things. Ooh, there's my Consecrate. A lot of bells. Oh, I should do it like this, actually. That way, this thing can stay on there. And there we go. And yeah, there we are. So I'm thinking the next thing to do is go in with Alexstrasza, assuming any of these stay here. Oh, see, there's always that. Mass Dispel. It's really been making my life hard. The dog's barking outside. It's making everybody's life hard. Mass Dispel. Who knew anyone put those in there anymore? Alright, so still looking for an opportunity here. I don't really want to get rid of that. We'll go ahead and do the dragon. I'm gonna do the stupid thing here. Boom. And then get rid of that. Do that. Go for face. That gives everybody some extra.
The battle.
The light is mine.
There we are. It's turning into quite the battle. I'm hoping we come out on top. I just have all sorts of cool stuff. Oh, that thing. Well, nerds. That's not gonna make my life any easier. Okay, so here's what are we gonna do? What are we gonna do? I'm gonna go for this. Ah, just 2 damage away. So sad. Just go ahead and hit it. There we go. That way that stays alive. I definitely have to play Uther the Ebon Blade next. And then maybe we can get all these black-walled pixies out, maybe? I don't know. What's he got? What do you got?
As the witch commands.
So frustrating. That lady in white, it's a good card. Maybe I'll get my equality here. They're doing something else. They're using all the things.
What fools these mortals be!
Okay, sure. Let's see, I gotta do this.
The light's justice has failed.
Alright, so that gives me 14. Oh, yikes. Yikes. It's not looking great. It's not looking great. But maybe we can pull off this, this thingy. How many? You gotta have 4 of them? I don't think I can do that. It's not looking good. It was looking good until it wasn't. Now what? What are you gonna do now? What's the next thing? Alright, unfortunately I'm gonna have to use Ysera on myself, I think. Oh, hey, no I don't have to. Hooray! Whoop. Huzzah! It's all coming together.
To battle! Fall by my hand!
Gives me a little bit of stuff there. And then I can do... boop.
No peace, no rest.
And I can get that going. Wonderful. Which, if I can play these 2 the next turn, then that should give me everything I need to kill him. Because I have to have all 4. If they don't kill that... I don't think they're gonna kill it. I think we might win. I think we might win. I think we might win. I think we might have won. Unless I'm doing math wrong. So we'll play this first. Then we'll play this. And then we'll play this. No, I did math wrong. Oh, gosh. Ah. Yeah, I did math wrong. Son of a gun. Well.
We are unusual.
Nerds. I can't math. I forgot I have to do the thing again. I need that one legendary that every time you play a spell or something, it refreshes everything. That's a pretty handy one to have. What do they got? Is it that one where... It's just not going super great. How many do they have? They have... I gotta play Ysera on myself. I can't not. So then that's still not enough. Okay, well, we'll just sit on it. Hey, sit on it. You know?
Awaken, my children.
This is all very interesting. It's all terribly interesting. Okay, well... We could... No, I don't want a Deathwing yet, because then I'd throw away my card draw. Well, let's get rid of this. And then I should probably get rid of that, because that'll give me a little bit of health. And then maybe I'll Ysera. Wait, how many do they have? 5. So I'll do that. And then... What do I do? What do I do? Oh my gosh, what do I do?
Fall by my hand.
I know, it's toying with my emotions as well. This is... this is not an enviable place for me to be in. Okay, so we've got this. I'm going to go ahead and play Ysera since it's been so good for us in the past. We're all getting very close to running out of cards completely. Return a minion to its hand. To its owner's hand. That's good. That's a good card. That's a good card. The Mass Dispel. It's just every night it's a Mass Dispel. Hey everybody. Mass Dispel. Do this, do that. Mass Dispel. Na-na-na-na-na-na. Mass Dispel. Okay, okay, so let's put this back here. Let's get rid of this. Oh, that's bad. That's completely bad. Okay, well, I'm gonna go ahead and put this out. Wait, hold on. Put this out. And then do this.
I'm almost
Oh, see, that's the one I need. Oh. Well, and there we go. I just bungled it. So.
Azeroth will be purified.
Well played. I messed that up, I'm pretty sure. I just needed that one draw, so if I hadn't played that other card. Oh! Shoulda, woulda, coulda. Maybe they won't notice. Maybe they'll panic. Maybe they don't know math. That's always a possibility. No, they know math. Never mind. Or maybe I don't know math. Maybe I'm still in this.
I'm out of cards.
Okay, so here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna do one of these because I got a taunt, which is cool. Got one of these. I can't take
Has come.
a ton
I shall bring you rest.
of damage.
Judgment. Foolish.
So, this is we're both down to no cards. You take 1 damage each time, so I can only take a couple more fatigue. I can only take about 2 more turns, so I've got to kill him in 2 turns. I hope there's no taunt, but there's probably going to be taunt.
I dream and the world trembles.
That's exciting. Maybe now's the time. Maybe I should just do it. Maybe I should just Deathwing. Okay, I'm going for it.
Foolish.
I shall bring you rest.
Judgment.
Intruder. Enough words.
Here we go. I'm getting rid of everything. The Hail Mary. Just going for it. Alright. So they gotta do... They really gotta do something here. I've taken 1 fatigue. Oh, what's gonna happen? Please don't have a taunt. Oh, have a taunt. Oh. Oh, and it's one... Oh, it's 1 more. Well, it was a good try, I guess. Well played. We'll just go ahead and concede.
You have triumphed.
Well, 3 and 4 tonight. Not too bad, but it looks like we end up losing. So again, the backlog. End of the backlog is the charity, or is the cause. I don't want to call it a charity, it's a cause. For tonight. If you'd want to make a charitable donation, you could show charity by donating to them. So I put the link in there. I'm going to do $5 tonight. However, sometimes websites, I'm looking right now. Actually, yeah, 10 is the... So I'm just do 10 anyway. It'll be like I won. It was that good. So yeah. Well, thank you, everybody, for tuning into the Pack Attack tonight. It's been a real heck of a grind tonight, but it was pretty fun. I liked that deck. I feel like if I just played a little smarter in some places, I think we'd come out on top. But anyway, good to see you. If you want to, or to be seen, I guess. If you want to check out any back episodes, you can go to YouTube, offlanegaming.com. I keep toying with other ideas of starting other streams, but I don't know. Maybe that'll happen, maybe not. We'll see what happens. Anyway, thanks, and hopefully we will see you again next week on the Pack Attack.